I haven't added any step till now. I've just added this cooked peas pulse, and I let this have a steam here. A very thick version of the same. Once all the flavors get into the dal, the pulse, it gives very nice flavor. I have my kittens here in the kitchen.
Surekha, while we wait, can you tell us how you make the ghee?
Right. This is cow ghee, actually. When we get pure ghee, cow milk, if we boil it on simmer, there is the fresh thick cream on the top of the milk. We collect all the cream and then we keep it in a refrigerator. We store it in refrigerator for around a week because every time we just have a little, maybe 2 to 3 spoons of cream every day. So we collect all the cream and then we store it in our refrigerator. Once a week, we start cooking it, just pouring the same in a kadai or in a pan and keep on stirring it. It releases its oil. In simmer, we have to cook it and we have to continuously stir that. We have to change the directions as it might stick to the pan. So once you get the same color, the same texture, you can stop. And one more thing, what we do in South India, this is of North India, they keep it clear, plain, without any salt and without any flavor. But in southern parts of India, people add curry leaves to that. In the same cooking section, they keep on stirring it and they add curry leaves. And once that is well cooked, the curry leaves, you can strain it out in a different container and store it there.
Wow, thank you.
Yeah. So there's a small boil here. Yes, I can see this. At this stage, I add the big cubes, tomato cubes, this big slices maybe. Because as we are nearing to the end of this dish, this might not cook fully. So a half-cooked tomato gives a different taste. It gives a very good flavor. I'll just drop. This is just half a small tomato. And I'll also add the rest of my butter for a curry that says this an oily layer that gives beautiful color, beautiful taste. As this also not get well cooked, it will be half cooked butter, and you can taste that. You can get it in the smell. It's very good, actually.
My flight is arriving in 1 hour.
Welcome home.
Yum.
I know, right? It's gorgeous.
Glass of water.
You're adding water.
Yeah, just half a glass because this will get thicker and thicker. Once it's cool, it might get thicker and thicker. So I'll give a small consistency, a small liquidy consistency to this because we'll still have to boil it for around 2 to 3 minutes. I'm adding chopped coriander leaves, freshly chopped coriander leaves. Once this part is done, we'll give a topping of tadka to this. Just dried red chili. And just take 2 to 3. These are not very hot. This just gives flavor. I'll take this pan again, I'll empty it. Take out on the dish. The rice is well cooked now. It's cool. If we keep on stirring the rice, it might break and give a meshy look. I'll show you the rice. This is very finely mixed. See, the rice is, spread. It's separate. It's not sticky.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll take the same pan of the rice. It's reusable. We have not put it anywhere. Just take the rest of the amount of butter here. Half a spoon is also very much, but quarter of a spoon is good. This is having a very nice boil. I just close this.
So you've got everything pretty much on simmer, right?
Yes. Because clear butter, it gets evaporated very soon. I have clear butter here.
This just seems like an excuse to eat more and more butter.
Say, these are not very hot red chilies. This is just for the color and the, look. I'm taking 4 of the red chilies, very small.
Mm-hmm.
See this? Yeah. So once this butter is ready, I just drop this and press a little because we are using very small quantity of butter.
Are these red chilies?
Yes, but it's not spicy. These are not the spice chilies. These are just the flavored chilies, also called Kashmiri mirch or Devgiri mirch in India. There are 2 to 3 types of chilies available here. I have some cumin seeds as well. Maybe if we just, update our blog with the next recipe, so, everyone can cook along. If I tell you the ingredient, whatever, or anyone who is cooking, anyone who would like to share their recipe, we have a pre-listed ingredient session, list, then we can have a live session, live cooking, if everyone is interested and if everyone supports for that.
It's 11:30.
Sorry?
Sorry, that was my computer. He likes to talk to me. Reminds me of the Mayavic passage of time. I'm sorry, I missed what you last said.
Yes, and if everyone is, favoring, we can have a, list of ingredients for the dish we'll be cooking next. If anyone else is, willing to share their recipe, if they have the list of ingredients ready, we can lively cook together with us.
That sounds great.
Yeah, mostly class works work well. So we have this dal cooked very well in its consistency. You can see.
Baba. I can smell it. Like Angela was saying last time, the next thing they're gonna invent is online smelling capabilities.
Virtual smelling.
Virtual smelling, then virtual eating.
I'll just drop this tarka. You will hear the sound maybe.
This step is really important, right? I mean, this just gives the final decoration flavor. Persians like to do this too with their ash. They put that final mint in oil,
yes.
and yeah.
I am very much inspired with, I hope everyone has, heard of Gordon Ramsay. One of the greatest books I have been referring with, Gordon Ramsay and Nigella. There is a channel named Travel, Living and Cuisines, TLC. And we have Gordon Ramsay's all the sessions. He has his own,
Gordon Ramsay's?
Yeah, Gordon.
I will
And,
put it in the chat.
uh,
Golden Ramses, like that?
yeah, he Ramsay, Ramsay, Ramsay.
Ramsey.
Right. So he has his own cooking show named Hell's Kitchen. He has his own restaurant. He has a very big restaurant. So he has, contestants there. They do live cooking and live serving in the restaurant. And he is though a very hot-tempered man. He screams a lot in his series and serial. But definitely he has a very good taste. And yes, right, Betty, it is Gordon Ramsay.
Acha. Okay, so he's on YouTube. We just have to Google him? No.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. And Nigela's Kitchen. Nigela is a very good cook, staying on TLC. And, she keeps all the, crunchy items or the ready-to-eat stuff, whatever you can store in your refrigerator whenever. Yes, I'm referring to Chef Gordon Ramsay.
Well, I learned something new. Thank you. I will
Yeah.
check him out.
So the tadka is ready. You can see the tadka, the color. And I have added more coriander leaves into this. And the ghee rice, the jeera rice. I'll just prepare one plate for Baba first, and then I'll have the same plate.
Oh.
Just a minute. So, yes, I have my plate here. I'll take the red chilies as I like breaking them while eating.
Must not be very, very hot at all.
No, it's just for flavors. So yes, plate is ready.
Beautiful. So beautiful. Oh,
Say Baba.
yay, Baba. Baba, I will enjoy very much.
That I have made this dish. And to everyone. I hope the vlog gets successful and we just give a good try that it looks good for everyone to access it easily. And just hope these dishes are enjoyed by everyone there.
No, it's beautiful. You're doing it so skillfully and with love. We have Meher Daruvala has a question, has their hand up. Go ahead, please. Hello.
Hello, Jai Baba.
Hey, Baba. I don't
Please
know.
go ahead with the question.
Anybody can go ahead and unmute yourself. Diana, Meher Daruvala, take your
Please.
turn, please.
Okay, shall I go?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. That was Surekha. That was just amazing. Oh, it looks so delicious. And this is what I want to know. You obviously know your recipes really well. Where do they come from? Have you learned it like in your family, or have you studied? How and
Instant cooking, and it's just a personal hobby, and I love doing that.
So you've taught yourself?
Yes, yes. I've learned from my mother as well, and definitely my mother-in-law. And yes, there is a different taste in everyone's hand. So once we, learn from everyone, we get to know good flavors, good combinations.
But do you often vary it? Like next time you make this same dish, will you make it a little bit different? A little different?
Yes, actually, yes, if we try keeping recipe, I wanted to, mention here, if we change the order of the ingredient, the taste changes.
Yeah.
Sure, if I'm definitely sure that everyone must have, cooked. And they must, what to say, obey the sequence of the ingredients that we include in this, because
No, put it to
each
charge.
order might
Okay.
change.
So what I heard you say is the order of ingredients, how you put in, changes the taste.
Yeah, right.
Wow, I had no idea.
This is my personal experience because I have tried doing the same dishes with different order of pouring the ingredients, but it changes the taste. It differs from the earlier one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Is Meher Daravala here? Wants to ask something?
Something. Sorry.
No, not here.
Thank you, Ankita, for joining us.
Hey, thank you everyone for joining this lovely cooking class. Look forward to watching it online again. And
Thank you, Surekha.
Thank you so much. So charming. I love your kitchen.
Thank you.
It's beautiful. Such charm. Thank you so much. So much love in your food.
You're generous, share. You're sharing so generously. Thank you.
Thank you, Jai Baba.
Jai Baba, Jai Baba. We all have a good time at your place.
yes,
Baba,
beautiful.
good night.
We
Jai
so much
Baba,
look
thank you so
forward
much.
to it. Thank
Good
you so
night.
much for sharing. And we look forward to next week. Thank you.
Definitely.
Thank you. Jai Meher Baba.
Jai Meher.
Bye.
All Meher Baba ki jai.
Jai.
Avtar Mere Baba ki jai.
Jai. That was so good. Mm. I want to go and make some dal.
She uses so many ingredients. My goodness.
Oh my God, endless.
I didn't know when you change the order. It would make sense, if you change the order of the spices, that the flavor will be altered as well. But, I guess you would have to actually try each one and see if you like it in a different order or not. So,
Yeah, for sure.
everybody,
Because I guess the chemistry of ingredients, how they work together. It's all about chemistry.
yeah. Isn't that
Combining. Yeah.
wonderful?
It just, it shows the depth of the culture and the longevity of these recipes, true and tried by families and passed on from mother to daughter. And of course, in the next Advent, it's going to be from fathers to sons, right? We're going to take a break and just enjoy it. But anyhow, it's just beautiful. And I really love the rice too, how she made the simple rice into something more delightful. So Jai Baba, this is a great idea.
Look it up. Okay.
Meher Baba.
Baba.
Is there anyone here who would like to share their recent cooking? Oh yeah, there we go.
Uh-huh.
Oh, ho, ho. Praveen Dadar. Yeah, this is what we just Cooked.
This is the final plate. Yes.
Beautiful. I can show a few pictures, Angela, but I didn't have a chance to put them in one folder. There's just so much in my photo albums over the years. So if you want to take a gander into my photos, I can show a couple.
Yes, please. And Ashu is here. I think she had some photos to share.
Uh-huh.
If she's still here. Maybe she's frozen. Oh, there she's moving.
Ah, there. You're muted. There we go. Hi,
Let
Ashima.
me just see. Let me see what I have. I already just now showed some things. Now let me see if there is anything. Mhm. So this was one of the salads which I had made a couple of days ago. Can you see it?
Yes. What kind of
Okay.
dressing
And then
did you put?
yes, I'm just going to show you the dressing now.
Mm.
After you have to learn how to do these things. And okay. So, you know, this is cashew. What I did was I just soaked it in water for like 5-10 minutes. And then I put it in the NutriBullet and made a paste by adding little lime, little salt and little black pepper just for flavor. So there's no oil, there's no sugar in it. And then just poured it over the salad.
Mm.
Oh.
Cashew, but milk with what
No
are
milk.
no just
Cashew with water.
water. Mm-hmm.
Yes, cashews with water. And I think there is a picture of one of the dals which I had cooked a couple of days ago. Let me see, find that. Yes. Okay, can you see this?
Oh.
So there is a dal which is called, masoor dal, but it is with the skin. So it is slightly gray in color. I'll have to find I think it's over now. So I can't show you how it looks like.
Is masoor dal or masoor dal?
Masoor dal. And then after cooking with little turmeric powder, salt, and that's about it. Then I take little onion and little tomatoes and little mustard seed, and I just put them in a pot without any oil. So, you know, the onion leaves its own water after some time. And in that water, it all gets little fried without oil. And then I mixed it all together with some spices. We call it garam masala, which is a mixture of a few spices. I will have to study that, what it is. And then you see this white cream on top. So that's not the cream actually. This I have used the same cashew paste and just sprinkled over it. So it gives like, it seems like it's cream, but there is no cream in it. We can also use coconut paste, white fresh coconut, and that will also come like this. So these are the healthier options which I eat.
So please repeat the dressing recipe, just quick.
So just take some cashews, handful of it, soak it in water for just 5-10 minutes. If you have a NutriBullet, then you can really make a paste very quickly. And just add little salt and lemon to it. And if you like, you can add olives to lemon, lime juice.
Lime juice.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's about it.
Wonderful.
That's it.
Sounds beautifully simple and delicious.
Yes. Yeah. And very healthy. And I think that's all I have right now. Let me see if there is anything else I have. At the moment, only this. I have shown you all the other things already. Yeah, this was one of the things you might want to see. So this is, you know, tamarind. Do you get tamarind in your country?
Yes. Well, in an Indian store.
in Indian store. So this is just very liquid gravy, which is a South Indian dish. Actually, it's called rasam. Surekha would know how to make it, I'm sure. I
Mm.
just made it very quickly. It took me about 10-15 minutes. So there are few things you roast, like, fenugreek seed and little cumin seed. You roast them. And I put a half red chili. We get dry chilies in our country. So just put them together, roast them, and then I powdered it. So that's the main, and little black pepper also. So black pepper, cumin, and fenugreek seeds, um, along with little chili, but you can avoid the chili, roast it, and then powder it. You can use the coffee grinder. And then I have taken mustard seed, cumin seeds, and little tomato gravy, and little garlic. And then just cook it without oil, of course. And then after some time, just add little tamarind. We soak it in water, and after some time, you mash it and add that tamarind water to it. And then add water and just make it very liquid, diluted solution. Add little salt to it and just allow it to boil, and it's ready, and you can drink it. In India, we add little chili to it. It's supposed to be a little spicy, but I don't like much spices, so you can have it with no spices. Just the black pepper. Pepper will give it a pungent flavor.
My friend in Chicago, she used to make this anytime there was a sign of cold coming or anything. She would
Yeah,
go to making rasam.
yeah.
Is that how
It's
you
very,
did it?
yes, it's quite delicious. Yes. And there is another thing which I added to it, but that's not the healthy version, but I'll show it to you anyways. Um, so this is basically made up of another dal we call urad dal. So you soak it. It takes little time. So I soaked it for almost 2 days. And then 2 days later, just made a paste of it, add little salt, and then you have to make balls and fry them. Okay. But you see in the center, the white ones, that's for me, which I put it in boiling water. So they also come out like pakoras, like I showed you, but they are not oily. So I use the white one in the center. The rest of the people in the house had these. You dip it into the rasam and have it. So it becomes a dish in itself.
Huh.
So those are few fun things.
The secrets of an Indian kitchen.
Yes.
I love it. Wonderful. Oh, I was just going to show you a couple of pictures
Yeah,
of Persian
please do.
style. Let's see, I'll do some screen share. And go to my photo album. Of course, you're going to see all kinds of photos, so forgive me. But let's see, this one.
Wow, this looks delicious.
I know, right?
You
This
have to
one
tell us what you did.
is, I don't know if people can hear that background noise, but I've tried to mute everyone, but it's, anyhow. So this is a spaghetti Persian style. And it is made very differently than normal spaghetti, in Italian spaghetti. And it is actually steamed like rice would be. And the bottom, in the bottom of the pan, these are circles of potatoes, thinly sliced and put in the bottom of the pan. And they get nice and roasted. So you can put olives for decoration and so forth. And it's just absolutely delicious. It's not necessarily healthiest dish to eat, but oh my God, it's very delicious. So we can, talk about the recipe at some point when we move on to Persian cooking style. All right, then I have, let's see.
In the masoor, you can add the dry lime also.
Oh, yes. Oh, God. Dry lime powder. I have not found it here.
The full lime.
Yeah, full lime.
Yeah.
So you can make it yourself. You can dry a lime and then powder it, right?
No. I've got from Iran the dry lime, the dry lemon. So we put the masoor.
Oh, well, don't talk to me about that. My supply is dwindling, and I don't know when I'm going back to Iran.
But there are Iranian shops over there. You can buy
Yes,
from
there
there.
are. Yes, it's not the same though when you go to the market, get it fresh in Iran. All right, so next photo, see if I can get myself out of here. This little thing is just a simple Persian breakfast. You see, get this served in a lot of hotels, restaurants, actually hotels that have bed and breakfast. In the morning, they serve you this really fresh, just this I made myself. Basically, it's whole wheat pita bread and 2 eggs with feta cheese, tomatoes, and cucumbers. Very simple, but the combination of the tastes are just delicious. Sometimes people also put mint on top of the feta, and they have walnuts with it also. Very nice breakfast item. Let's see, you'll mostly be seeing my photos of Chicago fall. You want to see a beautiful Chicago fall? Can you see?
No. No.
Okay, so I think I have to share, sorry. You did not see the Persian breakfast? Oh, you
No.
just said something, yell at me.
No, Persian breakfast.
We want breakfast.
Let's go back to the Persian breakfast.
Yes,
Can you
please.
see now?
No.
You have to choose. We can see loads of pictures, but which one it is can't make out.
Okay.
All right, this one is the one I
Oh, wow.
showed
Yeah.
before with the eggs and the whole wheat pita bread, or actually sangak, which is a Persian bread, and cucumbers, tomatoes, and so forth. And
That's
then there was a better one, which also had the mint sprinkled on top of the feta cheese, oregano or mint, any kind of herb, and then the walnuts. And I was
What
saying
is the green thing?
this green thing. These are
Yes.
cucumbers, and what's
Okay.
sprinkled on top of the feta and the tomato is either mint or oregano.
Okay.
Oregano leaves. And
So
then
are these, Farishte, are these breakfasts served at your house?
yes, my house.
Can we come?
Irani house, yeah, any house.
Wow.
We do love variety. I was also showing you a beautiful picture of Chicago for forest preserves.
Yeah.
Can you
Wow.
see that?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Lovely.
So we will go gandering around other food pictures. Sorry, guys. I went on a
Farishte,
food,
meanwhile, please send the address.
the address. Oh,
Yes.
of my house?
Yes, because
When
the
are you
breakfast
coming?
is too good. You
When
just
are
send
you
the address and
coming?
on the way.
All right, sorry. Okay, here's a picture of a Persian New Year table. That's kind of
Ooh.
interesting.
Wow.
Yeah, we have the 7 things with the letter S. I'm not gonna go
Really?
over it, but yeah, that's a whole class on itself.
Wow.
Ah, Baba, let's see. Oh my God, you're seeing my whole life here.
Farishte, how do you make the pita bread? I haven't found a good recipe yet, and I want to try it.
Pita bread I have not made from scratch, but there are
Okay.
recipes for Persian bread on YouTube.
Okay.
And my husband and I tried one called Barbari, B-A-R,
That bread.
Barbari, yeah. And it's delicious. It's very easy to make. But pita bread
Okay.
I have not tried.
Okay.
All right. Well, this is too much, you guys. I don't know where my other food pictures are.
In Iran, you'll find so many breads.
Can you just share the recipe of that spaghetti and the potatoes which you cooked? How did your potatoes look like purple?
Yeah, they are made. You slice the potatoes, and you put oil in the bottom of the pan, and then you put you put enough oil so it doesn't burn, and of course you have to cook it in medium-low flame, and you just the potatoes get nice and golden roasted, and then of course the spaghetti also itself is very different spaghetti style. Yeah, I can, I'm not going to promise because I have too many things on my plate to do, but I can verbally share with you the recipe.
Sure, that would be
Should,
nice.
yeah, basically you fry onions. And whatever you're going to use as a meat substitute, if you are a vegetarian,
Yes.
you can either use ground beef or ground turkey or ground soy or whatever substitute with lots of garlic. You fry the onion with the meat or meat substitute and garlic and turmeric. And also you add some saffron water, tomato paste, and let it cook, simmer down. And then basically once it's ready, then you have already cooked your spaghetti al dente, not totally done, but almost done. And then you mix it all together and you pour it over these pieces of potatoes that you put in the pan. You pour it in there, you cover the top of the pan, just like you're making Persian rice. You cover the pan with a piece of towel so that the moisture doesn't go back in the pan. And you steam it. Basically, you cook it for 15, 20, 30 minutes, depending on your flame. And you check the potatoes to make sure they're nice and golden. It is absolutely delicious, the end product, because everything, all the flavors are steamed in the pot, and it's just glorious. It was my favorite childhood food. And I remember I had it on the day that we landed on the moon. That's how far back it takes me.
Thank you so much, everyone. I need to be going. It's so delicious. I'm so hungry. I have to go.
Yes.